And welcome. We are coming in with a vibe today, as always. As you can tell, I am become Campa. Today is a pajama day.
Destroyer
He
of
doesn't.
worlds.
Huh. Um. Train of thought gone. Anyways, Welcome to Auriga Stars, a Fate accelerated actual play. I am Mirage, God and Game Master. These are my beautiful, wonderful players that I love with all of my heart. And let's go ahead and do introductions for everybody and their character, and then we'll get into a quick recap and the game. So, hi, I'm Mirage. I run the game, I play everybody that they don't. Julia.
Hello. My name is Julia. I use they, she pronouns, and today and all days I will be playing Giselle, uh, who uses she, her pronouns, my beloved ballerina cat girl who is possessed of the guardian lion constellation. And she's fine.
Lovely. Next, I'm getting characters and players mixed up. I'm so sorry. Malu. I was about to be like,
Oh,
Nico.
hi. It's
Wait.
listen, I will answer to that also. Hi everybody. I am Emma Hamily on the internet. I use she they pronouns and I'm bringing to you today Nico who uses they them pronouns. They are a nervous being who has a surprising amount of game. And they are the aspect of the seer. They are have fell ancestry, maybe Fae too, who knows? Fell ancestry, and they're definitely okay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And I will say it is absolutely the tismrism.
Oh yeah.
Kate.
Hello, I am Kate or Kate Orange Sky on most things. Goodness gracious. My brain no worky. I am playing Cersei, who uses they them pronouns and is the aspect of the Mandrake, who is having a good
time. Everybody's having such a good time. And for once I mean that genuinely. Jill.
Hi, hello. I am Jill with dilated eyeballs. I could have phrased that better. So I'm coming to you today as Risai, everybody's favorite dragon constellation person thing. Yeah, my brain also doesn't work. This is great. Bringing a good energy today.
Always. Torin.
Hello. Hello, everyone. I am Torin, or Torin Talks Creativity. My pronouns are she, they. I will be playing Makoto Shana today, whose pronouns are she, her. She has the spirit of the ram. And honestly, she's actually doing pretty good. But me personally, I'm a little more giggly, so I'll try to get that out.
Lovely. So, last session was a date day. Oh my god. And they all went so well. Everybody's dates were so cute. They had nice heart to hearts. They had gay little interactions. I don't know how to put this better than they touched grass, they flew, they kissed. It was great. You know, gay stuff. Including Cersei, whose best childhood friend from long ago, and they and history records would say they were best friends,
time.
like siblings. No, long lost childhood friend who they both had huge crushes on each other, but had split due to circumstances and finally found each other again back at Auriga Academy. And as they went out to catch up, they realized, yes, this is a date. Yes, we do want this to be a date. And talked about how they've had feelings for each other for a long time and kissed. Wow. It was so cute. Very cute episode. Highly recommend watching it if you haven't. Anyways, once all the gay happened, you guys were ushered on to your next adventure, job, mission, whatever you want to call it, to the town of Plenty, which is supposedly going to be overrun with fel. Uh-oh. Campa, the guide, still has not found the source, so has dropped you guys off just on the border of the farming town of Plenty on one of the farms that has had some trouble. And just as a brief warning, uh, this episode will contain minor harm to animals, only in that Sailor Moon style, they are getting the energy sapped out of them. No, nothing more than that. They are just lethargic and laying in the fields and being like, moo. But if I do say, oh, woe is us, our cows are sickly, that's what I mean. So, heads up. Other than that, I believe we're good to get started, as you guys had just spoken with the farmers, or daughters of the farmer, who, one of them at least, seems very accident prone. You guys found out that whatever's been happening happens at night, usually, and they haven't seen a single thing other than maybe some moving shadows. And of course, your guide is nowhere to be seen because, as always, he's abandoned you. So, where do you guys begin your investigation today?
What time is it
Um,
when we arrive? Oh, sorry.
no, go for it.
If I remember right, you guys left in the morning and got there around noonish.
I think so.
I relay what the little one said to me. I want to say Fusili, but I know that's not it because that's the older one.
Fusili is the big one.
Yeah.
Reese is the tiny one.
Thank you, Reese. I was like, I know.
Yes. Everybody in the town is named after pasta.
Macaroni.
You gotta find macaroni.
There are
Bring out
they?
macaroni.
Damn right.
I don't know why, but I'm getting the feeling we need to find somebody named Macaroni.
Yeah,
I hope it's the mayor.
The energy is mayor
They're the key
macaroni.
to everything. They're the key to this whole mystery.
Remind me, because I have forgotten. Nico had asked if they said that there was a well, correct? And that was the only thing they could think of that was like underground, because
Yeah.
Nico was getting bad vibes from
Bad
bad
vibes.
Bad vibes.
Bongo cat. Bad vibes under the ground. Okay. Perhaps we could start at the well.
Yeah.
That's where my thought process would be.
Sure.
Yeah, let's do it.
Who's getting lowered down into the well?
Well, and I'll kind of like cover my mouth from Fusili and Reese. Like, I have roots. I can send them down. See if I come across anything.
That's a good idea.
That would be
Genius.
sick.
I was gonna
Yeah.
recommend that, like I thought it would be fun to maybe like go scout, but that's a lot smarter. It might be gross down there, so you go ahead.
Reese is staring at you guys, whispering, just like,
Science stuff, sorry. It's science.
oh, that's boring.
Yeah. Sorry.
Excellent.
Biology.
Cersei doesn't say that. Kate's like,
Yeah.
okay. All right. Let's head to the well.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well.
I'm so proud of you.
Don't encourage me.
I was a little slow getting there, but I got it eventually.
Well, actually.
Well, you can't see that well, so it's okay. All right, I'm done.
All right. Our stream's been banned. Sorry.
Thanks for joining, guys.
It's never gonna get any better than this. We've reached a peak. We've reached a peak.
Lordy. Okay. You guys make your way across the fields, which The grass kind of crunches under your feet because it's not doing great. Uh, you pass some of the lethargic cows and sheep who are just, they look mostly like cats who are sunbathing, which is maybe not how they're always supposed to look, just sprawled out, kind of just like, But you head over towards the well. It's pretty old, stone, has one of those classic little roofs over it, and a little bucket to lower down.
Okay.
If only we
Um,
had someone small we could put in this bucket and lower. Someone
mean-
perfectly bucket sized.
I think
I've
that's a
never
good idea.
heard someone described as perfectly bucket sized, but it fits so well.
It
Mhm.
fits so well. Yeah.
Um,
Mm.
okay, so I think Cersei's gonna sit down and not quite transform yet, just because they don't want to go too early. But I think they'll place their hands on the ground and try to call on the mandrake, and maybe even not just like send their roots down, but just like tap into the earth and try to see if like the roots of the grass that is there has any information.
Absolutely. You focus in on your abilities and tune in with nature, with plants, with the roots, and reach out. Feel what they can feel, hear what they can hear. And they're quite chatty, you find out.
Nice.
Even now, while they are withering, they're pretty chatty. And most of what you get, there's definitely something affecting the soil itself, but you definitely get the sense that that is just an effect coming from whatever is happening in the town proper. That doesn't feel directly like the fell are in the ground fucking stuff up.
Okay.
Um, it just feels like the life is being leached out of the earth from the town.
Okay.
However, something they do catch is, to them, there's something slithering about, something unearthly above them, which is completely different than what you guys got.
Yeah. I
Somewhere
relate.
cool.
Somewhere cool. Okay, I relay that to everyone, kind of as I'm hearing it, I think.
Above the roots, but cool.
Someplace cool. A body of water?
That's what I would think.
Reese said there was something about like shadows moving.
Something hidden from the sun.
They may also have an area where they store things that can also be quite cool.
Yeah, they didn't
Quite cool.
mention caves, did they?
Mm.
We could ask if
No.
they know anything about that. See if they have a basement.
Yeah.
I think you did ask before. They have a small crawl space, but no proper basement.
We could certainly check the crawl space while we're here.
I mean, I'd rather us check it and nothing be there than leave and something actually, be a problem.
Right. Yeah. Do you think? Because the well is also, if this is a working well, it is a body of water that's cool and shadowed. Maybe
Yeah.
while we're here, Sai, if you still wanted to go down and
I can take a look. If there's something dangerous, I should be fine. I can cast a light to see.
I think Cersei is like, I'll send C. Wait, don't have C to be with me.
Which, speaking of C2B, remind me, are you able to communicate over distances, or is it just kind of like You left C to B with Bria to keep an eye on her. And like
I
go ahead.
I don't think Cersei's ever established a connection this far away. So there is the potential that they can't see or hear through him unless they're focusing on doing that. But they presumably could communicate through them or him to them. But yeah, I think they mostly left C to be there for Bria as like I've not just up and left. If you want company, here's because she doesn't know anybody here. So
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Cool. Not that it's relevant. Carry on.
Ominous.
What?
Nothing about this
Oh,
felt
no.
like a chill thing, you know? Like
we are in danger.
it's
Do we want to split up super quick and just have like one or two of us go peek at under the crawl space just to check it off the list? I'm pretty sure. I think you're on the right track with exploring the well, but I'm with Rasai. I don't want to leave it unchecked.
I can help
Sure.
with crawl space if we need it. I
Yeah.
can also create light if it's necessary.
Yeah. I'll stay with the well because I think that Rasai, if you do get in trouble, I might be able to like get the roots to come through the well. That's probably bad, but worth your life.
I was gonna
so,
say I can just jump down if Rasai needs it.
yeah.
Use
But
climbing
Cersei can
spaces.
keep an eye with the roots. That's good for
Yes.
scouting. So sounds good to
Yeah,
me.
let's try to
Okay.
lessen property damage.
Yeah.
Giselle,
Appreciate it.
wanna
Yeah.
crawl
Let's go.
space?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Yeah, separate the two felt people.
I
that
just
feels like a
noticed
really
that
good
too.
No,
time.
oh
yeah.
yes.
Mm.
Let's do it, Nico.
Do it.
I thought about it and then I was like, I'm gonna let this.
Also, I just
Super-
realized we separated into our rooms.
Yeah.
What
Oh,
could
yeah.
possibly go wrong?
Super
I
Stop
get
saying
stuck
that.
over there.
Can't go wrong. Oh
Awesome.
gosh, it all went wrong.
Yeah.
I love the idea that actually nothing bad happens in the crawl space, but Giselle does get stuck.
Like Winnie the Pooh style.
Nico's not snitch. Yeah.
Yeah, with that big booty.
What I'm
right.
picturing is there's a mouse under there, and that's how you get stuck. Is just like, and then
yeah.
you can't get back out.
Oh no.
Damn it.
We just hear like distant like, ow, ow.
Oh no.
But it's just Giselle really embarrassed. She's like, fuck.
Yeah. Yeah.
Damn it.
I'm sure that's the only thing that will happen.
But like when we get to the crawl space, I like kneel down and kind of look under, and I'm like, wow, it would be so convenient if we had someone perfectly crawl space sized to look at this.
I feel like crawl space size implies a lot.
Yeah. Like we'll be fine. I can go in there. Nico's fairly straight up into this. There's no curves to this creature. They're not like super skinny, but equally, there's no badonk on this. But
No,
I
I've just decided that Giselle's throwing shade at Campa.
For sure.
dang, wouldn't
Deserve.
it be nice if someone was useful in doing their job? So I
Hold on, let me get in character.
Hold on, two can play at that game.
yeah. I will create some little floating light orbs to go in there with us.
All right, let's.
Do you want to go first, or do you want me to go first? Like, what would make you less anxious, seeing a butt or being the first one in?
I don't care. I'm not anxious about this. Let's get in there. And I like
Okay.
squat, wiggle.
Yeah. Oh, we're doing like the link, like the
Yeah, it's
the
like
butt
Wind Waker.
all along the tunnel. Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
just like Wind Waker. Oh, I
Does it
love
make the
Wind
little
Waker.
noises too? Or it's like
Mhm.
Yeah, we both definitely are. Yeah.
That's Wind Waker is my favorite game.
Me too.
My favorite video game of all time. It is Wind Waker.
It's so good, and the Ganondorf in that one.
I wasn't being horny for one.
I am
Oh.
always
Doing it the
horny
bar
about
through
Ganondorf.
Yeah.
But you called me suavemente. Like, it's fine.
Yeah, I was gonna
Which-
say, no. It's if we're gonna be like, grr, woof, woof, it's like Matt Mercer Ganon,
Yeah.
Mercer Ganon,
listen.
Mercer Dorf.
I'm gonna be
Yeah.
so real. I haven't actually heard the English dub because my bestie, while we were playing through, was like, "I don't want to listen to English dub," and I was just like,
But
Love Matt Mercer though. Just watch a clip video
But
of all of it.
I will. I will. But also, I'm briefly interrupting this to be like, speaking of Zelda, I'm running a professional Zelda D&D game.
Plug it.
If anybody is
yeah.
interested,
I actually am very interested. We
You
should
too
talk.
want to be a big Ben and Daddy or a little twink wearing a slutty little outfit. This is the game for you.
based off of Wind Waker, Bad End. So, anyways, so back in the scene, you guys into the crawl space, and could the two of you roll me? I am going to say careful or clever for
Stay clever.
whatever is closest to an investigation.
Okay. 2. It's not terrible.
4.
Makes sense. I'm just looking at your butt, so.
I'm wearing jeggings.
Oh, nice.
Risai has enchanted everyone's pants if you want jeggings, by the way.
Banning
I
all
do
of
the
you.
opposite side of comfort because I do like harem pants, so it's like a it's a very different vibe of comfort, but still equally as comfy.
Yeah, and they're so stretchy.
Yeah, it's a good look.
They say juicy. No, I don't think they do. But
If they didn't before, they do now after you let Risai cast magic.
like bejeweled, juicy. It's
Yes.
like your dance recital pants. Yeah.
Versailles is just the creator of Juicy in this world.
Yeah.
A meteor comes down and kills all of you instantly.
Nuh-uh.
You know what? You got me there. All right. So, with a 2 and 4, you you both look around very intently. This place is very cool compared to being out in the sun. And it is in the shadows. There's mice down here also. There's also some animal bones. But I mean, that comes with a crawl space. And as you guys make your way through, I would say, I think, God, I cannot fucking see roll 20 with these on. Giselle, you catch the slightest movement, probably because you're keeping an eye on the mice. But there's something that moves from underneath the mouse itself. It seems flat against the ground, and it is super fast. But you do catch that brief flash of green. And you guys are next to each other, you said?
Yeah. Well, I don't know how wide the crawl space is because if it's enough, we're maybe one behind the other. But
It's
yeah.
like it's wide enough for you guys both.
Sure. Then we're both shuffling side
Then
by
yeah.
side.
Okay.
Yeah.
cover more like ground that way, because then we can just
Yeah.
get all
Mhm.
the way in and then be stuck.
I don't have to awkwardly
Yeah.
stare at the juicy butt.
Yeah. I mean, you
I'm sorry, the delivery.
you
got
see
me.
it. It's good. Just you see this slight flash of green flat on the ground just go towards Nico.
Can I smack it?
Give me a quick.
Okay, yeah, I got you.
Uh.
I'm a cat. 4.
God, I have to roll against that. I was just like, yeah, cool. All right.
Yeah, no, that was like the first thought I could
Bop
think
it.
of, and I'm like, what would I do? What would a cat
Twist it.
do? Bop it.
Ooh.
Pull it.
Absolutely.
Kill it.
You beat me to the bop it joke, guys.
We're all sharing a brain cell today.
I think we dropped the brain cell a while ago.
Campa
be
took it
so
to
real.
Starbucks.
That explains something. Mhm.
So you bap at it, but it is still too fast somehow.
That little bastard.
You do feel it slide underneath your hand, just barely escaping, and it feels strange. You recognize that sensation. There's dirt all around, and then that one spot just has that just weird numbness to it. And then it's gone. And it seemed to have just vanished near Nico.
Oh, I
Nico,
just freeze in place. Yep.
how do you feel about bugs?
I'm okay with them.
How do you feel about fell bugs?
Well, I would say we are definitely uniquely equipped to deal with them.
Okay.
We may want to how will transforming work when we're down in a crawl space? I don't know. Do we want to do it?
I didn't think about that. I don't. But then, like, we're gonna get out transformed. So it's like we changed under your house. It's just the one I saw.
Okay.
But sorry, I saw
It was
Kate.
very fast.
It was super fast. Maybe I think. I don't think the source is here.
No, but a friend is.
Yeah. So
okay.
okay.
How do shoot? Okay.
I think we've confirmed there is foul here. So super
Yes.
duper confirmed.
Yes.
And now we can go to the well.
Hold on. And I'm gonna try and wherever it disappeared, can I like inspect the ground where it vanished to see if it did it just sort of like dematerialize? Did it burrow? Is there a hole? I want to poke the hole, please.
Yeah, you go on hole patrol,
Yeah.
and you don't really see any.
I'm sick of us.
I want you guys to know, one of the professional games that I run, we have called Hole Patrol because it centers around a black hole, and they're established heroes who patrol.
Okay. So maybe we got their brain cells for today.
Okay, so anyway,
Yep.
you don't see any burrow. You don't actually see any trail. No sign that something has moved.
Okay.
Okay.
How is your everything feeling
How
right now with that so close? Are you getting any
hey DM, how is my
tingles
everything
or-
feeling?
Yeah.
How are you feeling?
I'm feeling a little weirded out, but I don't think I'm feeling any particular kind of way
Hmm.
at the
No,
moment.
you feel fine.
I'm feeling fine. I could stand to not be under a crawl space, but
Yeah.
like it'd be
Okay.
like that. You wanna? Yeah, I don't really have anything else for this.
No. I mean, we could try to catch it, I guess, but
Oh, I could try, but I think it's on you, under you. Do you feel any creepy crawlies?
do I feel anything? Can I, do the like I want to be one with the ground underneath me and just like tap in fell to fell if I can feel something wriggling around down there?
Yeah, absolutely.
Mm.
You do the Baldur's Gate like.
Charles Xavier.
Which I love is always like it's so subtle. It's like we don't want people to know that we have the worm, but every time it happens, we're like,
Yeah.
I'm glad that
Gross,
I'm not
I
the
hate it.
only one
hate it,
that
yeah.
just
Like-
cracks me up every
I
time.
know. I understand they have to do something visually so that you're not just standing there like,
Yeah.
but also it's just like, buddy.
It's the face that you make when it's happening.
I
Every
know.
time everyone's like, wow.
like if I had a worm wiggling in my head doing
I
shit,
mean,
I'd make that
same,
face too.
bro. Yeah.
Yeah, but don't just like.
Yeah. Hopefully this is not inside of me right now.
No, it's not. You definitely feel something directly beneath you and kind of just spread out. You also are able to sense that there's a lot around you. You don't
Oh.
necessarily know how close or how many, but it's a similar feeling to the basement where it's like, they are the walls.
Yeah.
You get the feeling that they are the shadow.
Yeah, I think Nico has a moment of like, at the moment he's going into this like, okay, this could be fine, and maybe this is just a little potential friend, or at least something that we could try and figure out. And one, it feels manageable, and then when I get that feeling of like it's everywhere, it's like going into a bathroom, turning on a light, and it's just like so floor left. Won't describe in detail for anyone who has bug things, but I think there's like an immediate, definitely feeling not okay. Not okay. And just be like, yeah, we should go. Yeah, I think we should go. Let's go.
Okay. I trust
go.
I trust Nico.
Let's
Start
let's
wiggling
I'm
backwards.
gonna wiggle. Yeah. Okay. Hee ha hee ha.
Wind Waker style.
Yeah.
Nico, you try to push yourself back and you feel yourself just drained of strength.
Interesting.
Can, but it is taking all of your effort to just lift yourself enough to push, and pushing back is your body feels like lead.
Oh. We have a problem, Giselle.
Okay. Talk
I'm
to
feeling
me.
an overwhelming urge to moo. No, I'm kidding. I I've just come over all week all of a sudden, and listen, like muscle mass, I get it. I'm not exactly the strongest to begin with, but I'm feeling very moo.
Sound like the cow is outside.
Oh, are you guys able to hear the?
Yes,
I'm so
yes.
sorry.
It's really funny. My immersion is preserved.
Comedy. Not somebody commenting on the Utena cow episode. No, I make
no,
fun.
I'm so
Okay.
sorry. Okay. Okay. I don't.
can't move. I mean, I can move, but I'm. Man, I really wish we had a Makoto right now to just like pull me out. I don't know, how strong are you? Do you think you can pull me out of here?
I can try, but I kind of reach over because we're like side by side, so I like
Uh-huh.
I take your hand
Yeah.
and I just
Yeah.
like little limp noodly, but I
Yeah.
squeeze your hand and I'm like, it's I know it's really gross and
Yeah.
really dark down here and
Mm.
scary, but I'm with you.
Thank you. Thanks.
And we can get out of here.
Yeah. Okay. I'm just gonna
and-
like.
I move at Nico's pace.
Okay. Just
because I don't want to leave. The worst thing I can think of is like, even if it's just to pull them out, is to leave them under here for a minute.
Yeah.
And I hold your hand.
Okay.
Be funny though.
Yeah, it'd be kind of funny, but
yeah, just be like, you know what? I'm fine. I'm not going anywhere.
you come out and like it's like Giselle standing outside and your legs are sticking out, Wicked Witch of the East style.
Yeah.
On the house.
Just grab those ankles.
But no,
yeah,
I got you.
Amazing. All right, you grab your Caustian Dior bell and you wiggle your way out.
Yeah.
If you haven't watched Utena, please watch Utena. As you guys are, go ahead.
No, I was just gonna ask if we manage to get out of the tunnel, does that feeling remain?
Yes, it does.
Oh, great. Cool.
Yeah.
Tell me more.
Sorry.
No,
Mwah.
listen, I am so 100% here for this. Do not worry. Fuck me up, then.
Let's go to Team Well. Well, 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 well. Well. All right. Who's well shaped, well sized?
I
Who's
guess
going in?
Versailles is pretty slim. I think she's just going to kind of just slip into the well. Use a little bit of magic that like to of
Mhm.
like wind to like break her fall a little bit.
Absolutely.
Yeah, we'll see
Cool.
how this goes.
Yeah. You and then just I don't even know if the mic's picking up my noises, but
I can hear the
uh
whooshing.
good, good. It's important. Uh
Just Mission Impossible theme song playing.
mhm. Ta-da! Uh you lower down into the well and pretty soon you can see there's just water below you. Doesn't seem like there's any cave systems. Maybe enough for smaller creatures. My nose is dripping, excuse me. Um,
Those allergies are wild right now.
oh my god, I know.
My gosh, for anyone on the West Coast, it's just bleh.
Yeah, and I've been cleaning a lot, so I've been kicking up dust and anyways,
I'm sorry.
it's fine. I just had to clean up the temple because somebody fucked some stuff up.
Don't know who that is.
Throwback.
Anyways,
I forgot that was me. Sorry.
um,
Cersei property damaged Schwarza. Sorry, you guys.
listen, I'm all about property damage. It's just when it's ancient mosaic.
I'm sorry.
It's fine.
We have magic. It's fine.
I mean, Camp is immortal. He's got
Narrator
time.
voice. It was not, in fact, fine.
I do have time. It's okay. It's not like this is just
Yeah, Camp is. That's all he's got is time.
or anything. It's fine.
It's fine.
I'm so normal. All right. It's just water. It is cool. It is shaded. You maybe see a couple bits in the wall where probably some critters live, but other than that, nothing sticks out to you.
All right. And like using magic to kind of like extend senses a little bit doesn't add anything to it. It's just well.
Well, are you sorry. Don't laugh, you'll encourage me.
I have to laugh.
So you extend your senses, you're definitely able to feel fell. As I've said before, it's similar to the rat room where, oh god, they're not just in the walls, they are the walls. Here you definitely mostly sense fell above you.
Okay.
Seems like a ceiling of them, not entirely, just speckled here and there. But you do feel some around you in the shaded parts of the well that are not touched by sunlight. And with that, you do see slightest bit of movement and a flash of green as something darts out of one of those little holes and down into the water.
I'm gonna call up. There's definitely foul down here. It's not a lot, but there's something.
Okay.
Do you still have your magic sense up? Or
yes,
did you drop
I'm sorry,
that?
I hear a cat in the background.
Oh, I'm glad my mic is good.
No, it's fantastic. It's fantastic. Yeah, I still have my senses like kind of heightened, I guess, or extended. I want to know where that thing went.
Well, directionally, Mao? Again, brief tangent. That is our foster cat. Anybody in or near Washington want a cat that can have a single cat household? Please let me know.
If I didn't already have a cat that was very, very firm in her one cat household policy, hers, not ours, would love
Yeah.
it.
Yeah. Very sweet boy, Savannah Cat. Anyways, it feels like it went directly below you, with you, on you,
Fuck. Okay.
and you also can feel that you are starting to lose energy. And that does include energy that you use to use magic.
Okay, that was going to be my next question, is would I be able to use magic to kind of repel or push it out, but I assume probably
You
not.
can definitely try. Uh it's a fell, you are chosen. You will likely have to transform though.
I think it's, if I'm starting to feel bad, I think it's instinctual. Yeah, I will do a little transform, a quick change in the well.
Lovely.
It's just like the spinning Wonder Woman thing.
Yes.
There's just like a shower of sparks coming out of the well.
That's what I was just thinking. Like, there's just a little bit of light that comes out. Ooh.
See the spinning, and I'm just like, too many cooks.
See, I'm like Mentos in a Diet Coke. Like,
Yes.
like it's just me.
The visuals. Yes, you immediately transform, and just from the radiant energy that comes with transforming, you feel that small presence that was attaching itself to you just as it gets incinerated. It doesn't seem like it was a big threat itself,
Mm-hmm.
but you took it out early.
Yeah, I'm going to kind of like reach up and touch one of Cersei's vines and be like, "Can you help me get out of this?"
Yeah. I think that Cersei has like found a crack. It's an older well. There's probably a few cracks, and like that's where they've sent some, and that will like, it's not the full hand like they can do in their transformed, but I think it like a couple come out and like make a little like net.
Cute.
And like
Yes,
try
carry
to
me.
lift you up a ways. Yeah, like lift you up a little bit.
Lovely.
And they've like
seeing that,
they're sitting down digging their fingers into the soil.
Mhm.
and seeing that the glitter, I'm assuming we saw the, you know,
Yeah, it made like that like dry wheeze cough.
I think Makoto will kind of just, you know, like, I'm big, right? Let's get a little bigger, and just like stand in front of the opening of the well, in between what I'm assuming probably a little kid is like
Mhm.
looking through. Yeah.
100%.
Yeah. So just kind of like, no, nothing to see here. Just this big broad back. Nothing's wrong. Yeah.
Definitely able to hide the giant dragon wings coming out.
Fine. It's totally fine.
Ah.
When you come out of it, just
Just hold them like real tight.
Like, wow, that wind in your cape is just really
Beautiful.
Campa's gonna hate me.
Going to?
Oh,
Like, I don't know if he
I'm
likes
kidding.
us.
ouch.
And
Oh,
oops.
sorry.
look, does he want the job done or not? Okay.
Versailles, you transformed. Is everything okay?
Yeah, I mean, I'm fine. It's just there was like a fell tried to like, I don't know, like attach itself to me or something.
Feel a little. No.
I'm feeling a little bovine, but like otherwise, I'm fine.
Would you say you're feeling unwell?
Honestly, the sense of humor needs to be code.
I'm going to spontaneously combust.
I'm retiring.
Listen, if Alta
Yeah.
refuses to be daddy, we have to bring the dad jokes, okay? That's the way this is gonna work.
Yeah.
Is that how that works?
Yeah. Yes.
Anyway, Yeah, it seemed
Um,
that like transforming into, the chosen, it kind of repelled it.
Okay.
But I don't know. It didn't feel great. Kind of like the animals we saw earlier. I felt tired. Or starting to.
okay.
I wonder if they are the shadows. I
It
mean,
was
because
only in the
remember, like
shaded
Soul,
places.
right? And remember, Soul could kind of go like flat, and like move being
Right.
flat.
In small spaces too. That's how they would get in our room all the time.
Yeah.
Seems like it.
I think Cersei's gonna like take out their phone really quick and like play back with Soul in like Words with Friend, or in something, just to see if she responds. And like,
Yeah. Like, are you messaging her, or are you just like responding to your turn in the game?
I think I think I'm just responding to my turn in the game, just to see if she has her phone.
Yeah. You get almost an immediate playback.
Okay. Okay, it's probably not Soul then. I just
Why would it be Soul?
texted. I don't know. She maybe something. I know she's a good person, but what if like something had, I don't know, gotten to her, or if Campa had like let her go and she got. I don't know. I just, if they have the same powers. Although Soul didn't like drain anybody's power, but maybe she could.
Also, I don't think Campa wants her out, right?
Right.
I'm not saying she didn't run away. Teenagers. But
Right. But I think that she's safe. I think she's
No, what I felt
um
down there wasn't one presence. It was multiple. Kind of. It's definitely on the ground. It's not in the ground, I don't think. So the shadow thing definitely checks out there. And it's not one big presence or anything like that. But there was a lot of little ones in the well.
yeah.
and it's afternoon right now, right?
Yes.
I'm
So
gonna let
most shadows are directly beneath.
right. Mm-hmm.
Um, I will let you continue that in just a moment,
Mm.
because two things. Did you climb out of the well transformed?
Yes, but I will, after a little brief pause, I will go back.
Okay. And then Makoto, did you transform?
No. But
Okay.
I cast a very big shadow. So that's why I was like,
Yeah.
Shadow.
For sure, for sure. So two things happen around now. One, you guys hear some dragging and see from the farm Nico kind of limply just being pulled out from underneath the crawl space.
Yeah.
And from the other side of the house, you hear just like a as it sounds like tiny feet are booking it through as Reese just bursts around the corner and is making a beeline for you guys at the well.
I'm making a beeline for Nico.
Yeah. I'd like to I know I said it in chat, but I have to make it kind of here in the video as well. Nico's
Mhm.
definitely doing the Gale of when he's like, when he needs a snack and he's doing the
Yeah.
just
Holding his
full
chest, yeah.
exclamation mark above my head, like, something's wrong.
and I was attempting to hide Rasai with my
Versailles no
You
running
can't hide
towards the
from a
farmhouse.
curious little
Yeah.
child.
Yeah.
No, yeah.
She has
But,
dragon
I mean,
wings.
Yeah.
But there's also a
Yep.
I'm doing my best.
I know this and I love you.
You are. I'm sorry.
I think if Makoto, Shauna, and Rasai are going toward Nico, I think Cersei will try to like head off Reese just a little bit, just to give them some time. No idea what they're gonna do, but
We just put Mentos in the well. It's okay.
yeah,
Science. It's boring.
It's science.
yeah. Cersei will try to remember that when talking to this child.
Cool. So Rasai is heading for Nico. Cool. You do so, I would say, with your build, you're probably as quick as this child, this like 7-year-old.
It's all
So
sport.
it is all the sport. Capital S sport.
Mhm.
I'm as quick as a
So
child. That's great.
I'm just saying children are fucking fast and have a
Speedy,
lot of
yeah.
energy.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
They're
Yeah.
like cheetahs. They just anyways, goes for you and then immediately you like meet and go past and they skid to a stop and then just Scooby-Doo run until they catch up and follow after you and they're just like, "That was so cool. What was that? Oh, are you okay? Are you gonna fix what's going
I'm like holding Nico up, like
on?" Yeah.
Nico, what happened? Giselle, like what is everything okay?
I think there might have been something under the house that got on Nico that is making them feel a little sick. And I like try to give you like a very significant look to be like, you know what I mean.
I'm
Um,
going to
Reese pulls a pot
turn to
out
the
from under her skirt.
I'm gonna turn to Reese and kind of like kneel down so that I'm on her. Is it her level?
She they.
Okay. And just say that was really cool, wasn't it? I'm glad that you saw that. And I'm glad that you appreciate. Um, however, we are doing a lot of work right now, and we really don't want you to get hurt if something, does happen. Just like the cows are getting sick, right? We don't want you to get sick.
But I'm well pre- prepared. I can I can I don't want to go under the crawl space, but I can hit
No.
things if they come out.
No, don't go into the crawl space. Go to your sister, I believe, and you two can protect each other, and we will handle everything else out here, okay?
Should I get her out of the house since it's under the house?
Versailles looks at the other two.
is there a safe place where maybe you can stay tonight? Because if we're going to be here for a while, we may be looking at things and moving around. And I know it's getting towards supper time and bedtime, and I don't want to keep you two up either, like holding
They kind of
a exhausted Nico.
yeah.
One level of
They look
exhaustion.
around at the fields upon fields and then the town of Plenty in the distance. We I we can go to town.
Well, is there maybe an attic that you two can stay in that's further away from the ground? We don't
Oh,
know for sure. Yeah, we don't know for sure if it's. We think that it may be connected to the ground itself. So, you have attic
You,
room.
you want some
Well,
torches?
yeah. Yeah.
Get some light.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Have a
I'll
little
get my
sleepover.
pitchfork.
I
And at this point you hear from the other side of the house Fusili's voice just slamming the door open, being like, "Reese, where did you go?" And then she's just like, "Oh, and then scrambles back.
I'm going to turn to the others, and I'm going to help support Nico as well. Should we, handle things here before we go meet up with Campa so that, like, I know it's not like a long-term solution, but it could help them in the meantime. If these things are shadow, we could use light.
Is the little kid out of earshot now?
Yes, the footsteps have finally disappeared and you hear the shut of the door and muffled like, "You can't disappear when I," you know.
I'm like hands on knees, like just like struggle bus, and I'm gonna slowly pull to stand and just say, I think there was like thousands of them. There were so many under the ground. They were and really fast.
They're like little green bugs.
Oh
boy.
God, I know what those cows feel like. This is awful.
I'd like to like place a hand on Nico's shoulder and see if I can maybe heal them from this.
Yes. The thing that we need to get better at. Campa needs our notes, scorecard from this.
Can
Healing. Mhm.
Can Rasai take Nico's face in her hands as she's like focusing on giving healing energy? Rasai's trying this time, you guys.
Yay!
Don't resign.
For a brief moment, Campa's voice echoes in your mind of, I know you can do better, but push away to be gay.
Yeah, like Campa didn't account for the gay between this particular healing moment, so you know, he's like
immortal. He doesn't understand your immortal emotions. He says with gay mothers. Anyways,
yeah.
between the two of you both providing some healing energy, Nico, you immediately just are able to feel energy return to you as if photosynthesizing, maybe. If I were to put it like a plant, oh my god. Just like feeling the warmth of sunlight is how it feels being healed with your friends.
I love that for them, and not also because it was commented that the beautiful art, by the way, that Kate made it was pointed out that Rasai and Nico are like sun and moon vibes.
They are.
Definitely
Oh
why
my god,
I'm wearing
Kate, it's the
sunglasses.
best art.
It was so cute.
I had so much fun making it.
So yeah, I'll thanks. Thank you, guys. That was look at it, we're healing. Look at
Yeah, can't have you feeling bad.
Looks away and away. Yeah.
I will say, once they're done healing, Nico, you do start to feel slowly that drain continue. It feels like it's still there.
Oh shit.
Okay. If we can get those sisters away, we can, you know, rise to our full potential to handle this.
Right. When I transformed in the well, it like kind of repelled the thing from attaching to me. So
that would be great.
That could help.
I think some little sucker down there's got hold of me at the moment.
Okay.
It still doesn't feel good. Can I just like move back whatever glove and fabric, because you know they're definitely that type of gay that has like the sleeves with a little like pointed fabric that, you know,
yeah.
Just move it a little to check my vitiligo and make sure it's still behaving itself.
Yeah, how are you feeling other than tired?
So many complicated emotions. They are there's a worry with like the scale of what we're about to deal with, because this is like happening at the farm, sure, but this is clearly spread much further than what we've already dealt with. So feeling a little out of depth, and when feeling out of depth, it definitely triggers the like gifted child, I'm not going to be good enough for this mental cycle that I'm sure none of us can definitely relate to that. Don't worry about it. But there's a balancing, you know, buoyant effect of being surrounded by these friends and the healing and feeling like, although it's going to be a struggle, they at least have each other. So those two things are very present in their mind. But
Lovely. Yeah. I would say, looking at it, you can see there's a couple, what is the word that I'm looking for? Not quite pulses, but moments where it'll try to creep up and then it'll just slowly go back. So it seems like it's self-regulating at the moment. Things seem to be balancing out decently.
Wow, who knew even the vitiligo can do masking? Love that for it.
Listen, it's magic.
It's magic. I know, it's great.
Magic.
I'm here.
Magic can do anything that we want, okay?
And it's beautiful. Okay, good. All right. Let's get these sisters out of here.
I mean, there's not really, the closest town is the town that all of the roots told me that the source of this spell is in the town proper.
But there are other people, at least. They won't be alone. And they
Do
won't
we-
see us transforming.
Do we need to send them? I mean, is it possible we could just do this without them seeing?
If it's under the
From-
ground. Oh, good. Sorry.
Sorry, from Reese's reaction, it did seem like they probably do have an attic. And looking at the building, you don't see any windows in the top part. So
we did tell them to
chances
go to
are-
the attic, right?
Yeah.
You did, yeah.
Lock them in there with lots of light. Great. Let's do it. Okay.
Okay.
And if we all go down into the well and sort of follow whatever this is, we can transform relatively safely down there, right?
I don't think it's coming from the well. That's the thing. I think it's just stragglers, right? Like maybe you
It's coming
had
from
more
the
of them.
town.
Yeah. So if we could just clear these, like I said, it's not a permanent solution, but it could help in the meantime until we get to the source.
You flood it with light.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that we need, before we do all of that, it's like Nico, it's attached to the cow. So I think that we need to, I don't know, I don't want to split up, but I think we need like a healing team and a take them out team. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I'm definitely more of a take them out person, so I'll follow your lead.
Yeah, I think that if once I transform, I may be able to use the root system to actually like remotely heal like a section at once, and then you guys can take them out.
I might be able to use light to like repel them. I don't know if that's gonna work. We can try.
Mm-hmm. We can maybe
We
cast
tried,
it
though.
into objects itself down there so that it's like a stationary light.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Let's light this place up.
We grab like
Alright.
a lit Molotov cocktail out of our bags.
Yeah.
I don't
Let's
know.
fucking go.
Can't expect magic to do all the work.
Yeah.
Ah,
You're implying that
All right.
Recite isn't a lit Molotov cocktail.
That's
I don't
my
need no
bad,
glass
sorry.
bottle.
Oh,
I am
right.
the glass bottle.
Amazing. Love this group. Okay. So, yes.
If we're splitting up, can I try and pick up like just a stone from the ground and try to cast light into it to have like a glowing stone to like pass on to the others who maybe don't have that type of magic?
Yes,
If
but
we're even splitting up.
nobody has done anything about the thing in your shadow, right?
Nope.
Okay. You go to lean down and pick up a rock and you just
Yep.
fall over.
Oh, cool. Yeah. We'll look at
Oh shoot. Okay. Okay, there you go.
Why are you
Well,
moving?
Nico can be our test. Nico can be our test case then for how to get rid of these things.
Right.
Well,
Let's
Now, because Rasai, you said when you transformed it worked, right?
Yes, but I mean it was like right as it was trying. I don't know if it was like a timing thing or if it actually repels, but we are, the chosen, like we have that energy in ourselves,
Mhm.
so it's the opposite of the fell, but
Right.
I'm
Well,
just gonna
since
like
it's
okay.
smaller. I'm wondering if Nico can.
Is it the opposite of the
We-
fell?
We can't. Gonna reach out for my thing, my little shell, the scale, and just go for science, and I'm gonna like transform whilst on the ground.
Amazing.
Yeah.
You do so. You get the whole glittery transformation, but I imagine your limp body just like
Yeah. Wings pop up underneath me, cushion me slightly. Yeah. Wow.
Yep. And you feel that presence gone from beneath you. You're still fucking tired.
Yeah.
But your strength is going to be slowly returning to you.
Okay.
Another heal might help. But if not, Maybe like 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Just 10 more minutes, Mom.
I think it's gone. And I thumbs up into the air.
Okay. I'll be right back. I'm gonna
Yeah.
go to the door and just like knock on it kind of thing, like pop my head in. Not intrusive, but like you will
Mhm.
hear me. Make sure you barricade. I think we found what it is and it's not gonna be happy. So don't come out here to the sisters.
Mhm. You briefly see them poking their heads out from like a loft attic.
Mhm.
Fusili looks absolutely spooked by this.
Yeah.
Her one eye is just like deer in headlights. Reese is just like, yeah, barricade! Let's move the couches! And Fusili is like, yep, all right, let's
The best kid.
Yep.
let's
And,
go.
and I think I don't know how comforting Makoto is with words. Just we've seen it before. It'll be fine. Just we need to make sure that y'all are okay.
Great, thanks.
Slowly thumbs up, like. All right. At least they say they'll stay inside.
Okay.
Do I see anything in my shadow? I was making sure. Like, I cast a big old shadow.
You sure
Anything?
do.
Anything wiggling?
Nothing at the
Okay.
moment.
Just making sure.
Yeah. Seems like only a couple folks were lucky enough to catch the bug.
I think Cersei definitely would have like kneeled down and pumped another heal into Nico.
Yeah.
To get them back up.
Oh, thank you.
Are we good to change Makoto?
I think so. At least from those two. They've at least said they'll barricade themselves. We'll see what actually happens. But
Okay.
It's entirely ungraceful because I imagine anyone who has like wings big enough that you can fly with a human-sized body, but laying on back on the wings, like the roll that you have to do like onto the knees first,
Oh,
just
no.
to like get up. Can't just
Everybody
get up
is just
normally.
like smack,
Oh
smack.
god, just wings popping out.
Versailles
Oh,
gonna
dang.
like help. She's gonna plant her heels and just.
Lovely. Good.
Oh, just I think that Cersei, like before, like roots kind of go up to like their calves again. But then instead of the roots fully encasing them, like they just shine with this like bright blue light, and then it disperses into sparkles, and they're transformed, full green hair, everything.
Lovely.
Oh, I do my full, my little ballerina
Yeah.
transformation. I'll see if I can find like the Sailor Moon thing that's
Yes.
best for it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I guess I'm transforming again.
and I think Makoto just stomps the ground once, and it's just more like a pop, but it's like fur and bubbles and just pop.
Like a cloud.
Perfect.
Just like you blow dried like a dog, you know what I mean? It's just like,
The Huskies, where they just go
Yeah.
everywhere.
yep, and it's just little puff balls. Like,
As someone who worked in a dog salon with that like high velocity dryer.
yep. But bubbles too. It's fine. It's magic. Sure.
I love that like
for sure.
Giselle's is like a full like 45-second thing that like they do every episode because it fills time, and Makoto's is like 2 seconds.
The animators
For
spent all
sure.
the time on Giselle's, and they were just like, we want.
Yep.
I think Versailles is normally also like Giselle's, where it's like super ridiculously flashy. But right
Good.
now it's just gonna be like a quick like blue celestial flame, and then
2-second like cut of the full sailor transformation when they
Yeah.
have to fit all the Sailor Scouts
Yeah.
into one. So it's just like Sailor Moon's full transformation and then 2 seconds of everybody else.
Or like they stitch it together, but they play it at 5 times speed.
Yeah, narrow little like side panels that come in with Sailor Moon right in the middle still. Yeah.
Yep.
Yes.
Beautiful. So, as you all transform, first of all, doing this all at the same time, the inherent glow that comes from the celestial water that bequeaths the power unto you does seem to dispel some of these motherfuckers nearby, as you just see little puffs of sparkles that you've seen before from when you kill Fell. Just in the shadows of a few nearby things, in the shadow of the house, in the shadow of one of the nearby cows, in the shadow of the mailbox. Just so it seems like they by themselves are not very strong. It's just once they get their teeth in you. In a matter of finding them. Sorry, my cat sneezed.
Bless
She's
you.
very
Bye-bye.
cute.
Mhm.
Bye-bye.
How do we want to handle this?
I was just gonna try and make a really bright light.
You know,
I think if there's like if we can see some sort of center, or honestly, even if it's just sitting outside the barn so everyone knows where they are, I think Cersei is going to do that thing again. And you see them, now that they're fully transformed, you see them like fully forearms into the ground. They're just sitting cross-legged, forearms into the ground, and like communicating and trying to locate every cow to like I can heal and get them loose from the cows if you guys can destroy them.
let's go.
And I think if we could maybe herd it a little bit, you know, I mean, we're all so bright, we can cast bigger shadows as well.
That
So
would be
if
cool.
if you can kind of tell us where, and if Rasai and Nico will kind of help,
Yeah, I
angle
can
the
see
light.
if we coordinate, you know, Cersei can get down into the roots and start to scatter them. Both you, Makoto, and also Giselle, for two very different but equally awesome reasons, can herd things into a, chase them into a concentrated spot.
And we could be the bug zappers.
The full concentrated
Yeah.
power.
Oh, I'm
Yeah.
delighted
Yes.
to let the prey instinct run wild.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
And then
Yeah.
we funnel them all into the area. It's all shadowy and weird, and then we just kapow
Cool.
and just blast
Yeah.
them.
I think we could
So-
do it.
Yeah. Okay.
My headphones went all weird. Give me a sec.
Oh. Now I've just got, so anyways, I started blasting.
And I missed. Missed both
Pretty
guys.
much. Yeah.
Okay, great. I can hear you guys again. Cool.
Yay.
All right.
Yay.
Lovely. So, Cersei, do me a favor. Give me careful, clever. One of those two.
Careful and clever. Think.
Unless it's
did
something
I
else.
accidentally roll? Oh, okay. No, it was just roll 20. Okay. Careful or clever. I don't think they're trying to be careful at this point. I think they're trying to be clever because they're not worried
Perfect.
about being seen.
Yeah. Or.
Oh,
cool. I was going to say or sneaky, but then you said that, and I was like, gotcha. Beautiful.
I rolled a 6.
I
Dang.
absolutely love to see it. Oh. Okay. Beautiful. So you start to reach into the roots, feeling further and further out, finding where each and every farm animal is on this farm. I'm so good at words. And once you start to reach up into their space, these small buds start to pop up around them and start to cast these lights. And do you guys know that one scene in Howl's Moving Castle where he gets tricked into almost getting his magic drained with the star things walking around and how the shadows
yeah.
are all weird? The way these little bulbs are casting light, the shadows start to move around and get dissipated as well. With that, you immediately see most of these, something darts out from from in their shadow, trying to stay in the shadow, but because it keeps sort of shifting, they're not able to keep up. But all of you are able to see these, finally, actually properly see them. They just look like, let me double check our red list. Cool. For those watching, if you don't like leeches, now's the time to tune out. They look like just round mouths that are just teeth. Just teeth all around, flat against the ground, moving with the shape of the earth, much akin to the mouth of a leech, but nothing else, just the mouth in the same colors of the fell. With that, you guys are able to see these start popping up underneath all of these different creatures, and frankly, the cows and the sheep are a little too drained to properly react. You do see them kind of be like, but that's about all they can muster the energy to do.
Okay. They're out.
Yeah, I think Makoto would have been like, when you see see Cersei kind of do the vines, like kind of starting to, go far enough where they wouldn't see the light from me yet, and then come around the side and pronged attack, if you will, to try to get them towards Cersei and Rasai and Nico.
Yeah, I'm kind of trying to like mirror you across the field.
Beautiful.
But Alta, I hate that.
Oh no.
I will gladly send you some pictures from the comic of
Yes,
this
please.
scene.
Do
Yes.
Mind you, we got 2 chapters in before Bestie and I, co-author, both got too chronically ill to continue it. But still, anyways. So, both of you, roll me what you think is best. Forceful, quick, whatever.
I'm definitely just being quick about this.
Hell
Don't want
yeah.
him to get away.
Yeah, I think forceful
The
for
zoomies.
Makoto.
I do. Of the zoomies, that's a 3.
Can I spend a point to re-roll that? Is
Absolutely,
that a thing?
you can.
Thank you. Okay. Yeah, because I haven't used any of these. Sorry, making sure I mark it, so I'll F that up. Please be nicer to me. It was slightly nicer. 4.
Nice.
Okay. Lovely. So, you both start to chase these things, and as soon as they see the divine light from just your general radiance, they start to scatter. They don't like that, and you're easily able to start hurting them. However, as they do start to run off, you see some of them start to merge together into these bigger and bigger blobs. Seems like they're all aiming for where you're hurting them, but if they all get there together, they're probably going to gain some mass, as the ones that have actually gathered in one, you see them start to bubble and lift off the ground a little bit rather than just be flat against it. So,
Sounds like these suckers need to be smoked.
bug zappers.
Yes. I would like to call on an aspect, please, of Wise and Witty Book Nerd, because I'm going to use some science with my magic. And
Nerd.
first of all, create a crystal in front of myself so that when I cast the light, it's going to like refract out and just like beam. So it's rainbow because of course, and just like laser beam start to take them out. But I'm gonna create these crystals to do it, because we have to make it gay. Science but gay. Sneeko all over.
Yeah. This is the gay agenda.
Yes.
It is. Rasai, on the other hand, is going to go very magical with her approach, less science-based and more of vibes. So it's going to be very like sacred flame, like
Mhm.
just like radiant light shining, like raining down, to kind of like build like a larger pool of just bright light.
Okay. Both of you give me your roll for this.
Okay. I think I'm gonna roll clever. If I'm calling it an aspect, what does that do? Remind me, because I forget.
You would invoke your aspect to either add +2 to your roll, re-roll -2 from what I'm
Good.
rolling,
Okay.
or a mystery
Third
other
fourth
option
option.
that
Yeah.
I don't remember.
Yeah.
I have a reference for it. Give me 2 seconds.
I think a +2 makes sense.
Help an ally by giving them
okay.
a +2.
Okay.
Would I
will-
also be able to invoke an aspect of naturally
Of
talented
course.
with so much potential?
Absolutely.
Do I spend a fate point for that?
Yes. In
Okay.
order to invoke an aspect or a stunt, you have to spend a fate point.
So that
And-
total would be 6 for me.
Yeah, and I'll be 4. Also, it is Sun and Moon coded because I think I'm essentially casting what should look like Moonbeam with that odd,
my
like, refracted light
God.
and Sacred Flame. Listen, they're
And then
on
the full
brand.
concentrated power of the sun.
Of the sun!
I make actually, can I change it? Can I make a giant magnifying glass?
Yes.
I mean,
we're both
that's
using
basically,
science.
I was gonna say that's basically what Nico's already doing, but yes.
Listen, you see it and you're like, see, I've been learning. I've been reading your books. Let's go.
I used to do this with ants all the time. Side note, I did not. In case anybody was
Sure.
worried. Okay, lovely. So we got
Annihilated.
a 6 and a 4. Fantastic. All right. You guys just literally bug zap these guys. Even the bigger ones that do start to gather some mass, you just and just see them into those bright blue puffs of mist as they disappear beautifully into the rainbow god light that you are just
It's the
power
of
word
gay.
killing them.
Yeah. Power word gay.
That's gonna be Rasai's ultimate move. She just points, and then they just disappear from existence.
Oh my god.
It's like the Smash Bros voice. Gay.
Yeah.
Amazing. From the other side, Rasai, your fire just completely eliminates them. Both of your teamwork, when they meet, they mix together in this beautiful prism of fire, and they do a nice little fire tornado with like rainbow just flickering off of it, and it's very gay rights.
I think as well because like Nico partly just feeling like celebrating because it worked and it felt really cool, and also understanding Versailles how much joy she feels when she's getting to see. Some people would call it showing off. Nico would just call it like feeling the fantasy. I'm gonna do like a little loop to loop with you, like while we're in the air to like celebrate.
Yeah.
Yeah. Extra sprinkles of gay.
It's like yoga with Adrian said, find what feels good.
Yeah.
Amazing. And you guys do see that the few that barely manage to escape or hide try to gather together and start to bubble up into this, what they try to make a massive form, but between the two of you, you just right over it just as it starts to gain this humanoid size, and it just like and then is gone.
Love it.
Then things are silent. Still, some of the cows start to like look over like, What the fuck?
They'll catch up eventually.
The cows say that?
No.
The cow,
Oh,
the
shit,
cow
they
gets
speak!
up and says, "What the fuck?"
The fuck?
I mean,
What the fuck, man?
this is a magical world where animals can talk,
Yeah.
but not these ones.
Okay, cool.
It's
Stop
more of just, like,
ruining the mood.
the look on their face is just like,
I don't know if Makoto would be able to help herself. I think she'd probably go over them and the sheep, especially, and just be like it's gonna be okay. Like they're not super petable animals, but just
yeah,
check in on them.
God, wife.
truly.
You know what that is?
Next.
Wife material.
And on that note, let's go ahead and take our 10-minute break. And I'm going to get out of this wig because it's itchy and cut poorly. I did this when I was like 12. Don't judge me. But
That's cute.
we will see you guys in 10 minutes as the group goes to the town of Plenty proper. welcome back. Bless the producer. So, hey, I need a new caption. So, welcome back. The team has just finished destroying all of the fell that they found were in the shadows of pretty much everything on this farm, with a very well coordinated and gay attack. And now you stand in the light of day with no fell around, at least immediately. You guys can even just feel in the air there's a little less tension. You feel you can breathe a little easier, although just looking towards the town of Plenty, you get this sense of dread. But if you just don't look at it, things feel better.
For now, let's focus on things feeling better.
Me as hell, though.
We're going to have to deal with that, but that doesn't mean we have to deal with it now.
Pretend I do not see.
That is a later me problem.
Well, and isn't that what Campa was looking into?
Yeah.
They were supposed to.
I sure hope they're okay.
Yeah, they haven't said anything
They're
that
wily.
might be
Would they
concerning.
though?
Yeah. Not too worried.
Maybe
But-
his phone died.
Yeah, should we wait
Yeah.
for him here or should we try to go meet him?
Could like check on the locator to see if we can spot where he is.
Do we have a camp?
Do we have?
Yeah, I was like,
Would he share his location?
Well, if you guys would like to use your magic to do that, you can try, because he did say if you need me, just reach out with your heart. And he does communicate mentally with you guys.
It's true.
By the power of our strong emotional feelings for this gay little noodle, can we reach out to him?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was going to suggest doing that, but now that you said it like that, I don't know if I want to.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I think Makoto's just checking on the cows. I think she'll be like, let me know.
For sure. You talk to the twink. I'll talk to the cows.
Yep.
It's a fair deal.
Cersei had a bit of a little heart to heart with them recently, so I think that they'll kind of like, okay, never done this before, but try and think about Campa in a loving sense. Not like that. Anyway.
Campa affectionate.
Probably think a little bit about the stupid little stuffed animal version that Bria got for them. Just like giggled to myself a little bit, and then like, Campa, Cersei here. Hi there, face here. No, sorry. We got rid of the fell in the barn. Are you okay?
You hear or feel this sort of mental, emotional ping, as if Campa has seen your message. But
Leaving us on red.
Yeah.
no. After a moment, you hear replying in your head, "Ah, good. I knew I could trust you. I'm fine. Things in town are not great. I've been taking care of some minor fell. Haven't found the source yet, but I think I know its general location. Are you ready to come by?
Yeah. We can be there in a little while.
Do you need me to teleport you, or can you walk?
I'll relay that to the group. Campus says they can teleport us if we don't want to make the trip.
Ooh.
Sure, I'll take teleportation, but I don't mind walking.
Well, I think we should, just because we're very
Right,
bright.
yeah, we don't want to be seen.
Can you let Campa know that so he doesn't just put us right in the middle of town like, hi, everybody?
Sure, yeah. Campa, we're all transformed, so if you could teleport us someplace discreet, that would be great.
you get a mental notification of Campa is typing, and then it stops, and then Campa is typing, and then it stops, and then a thumbs up.
There is no way it has to be like that. He is so bitchy.
I love it.
100%.
He's trying to be nice because you guys are being nice to him, okay?
Yeah, he
That's
replied. Hey,
though.
I think like a week ago, he would have left us on red. So
Yeah.
I think this
For
is
sure.
progress.
Mhm.
Maybe it's the water. Like he's actually drinking water, so he's becoming slightly nicer.
Oh,
He did get thanked and then made sure he was okay for doing, and had that face of like, wait, what is this?
What?
His brain's actually working because he's getting
Yeah.
that. It's
Yeah. Feeling the love.
As you say that, you also feel a lightness, a
Ooh.
gentle breeze, and you see the telltale sparkles of Campa's magic as you are all whisked away on a wind of sparkles. Briefly see yourselves in the celestial sea just for a fraction of a second before you land once again. And you find yourselves in what seems to be another barn, although an empty, abandoned one. Uh, Here you can hear uh, the bustle of a town, though from the sounds of it, seems like you guys are probably just on the edge of town rather than inside of it properly. And then all of you in your heads hear, all right, you are just within the town. I I'm dealing with some fell underneath some people's houses. So I would recommend taking some time while I finish this up to either investigate or go look at the town or whatever you want to do. Give me 10 or 15 minutes. And then meet me on top of the hill.
And Campa, they stick to shadows. You might know that, but just in case.
Yes. Thank you.
He tried so hard not to be sarcastic there, and I appreciate it.
So proud of him.
We love to see progress. Character arc. It's called growth. We love
He's
you,
learning
Campa.
manners.
All right. Go
Guess
ahead.
we're exploring for 15 minutes.
I love that this group are just
Yeah.
collectively, we can fix him.
With the power of love. We've got the
And
power of love.
gay. Mhm.
Dun, 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 dun. Sorry. All right. I guess we're untransforming
Yeah,
to
for
go
sure.
investigate.
Probably.
You shake it off and kind of like with just sparkles fly off and you're back into your regular selves.
I imagine that's how Campa deals with Belle. Just go away.
All I could think of when Kip was talking to us so calmly is like them just like matrixing,
Yeah.
talking.
Yeah.
Dealing with it.
Absolutely.
Being like the
I
Neo
am
bullet
currently
dodge.
dealing with Fel.
Love to see them work.
Meet me in
honestly.
15 minutes.
Yeah.
And
It
I
could be
do
a
want you to
release
know he's currently in his little form. So he's like pouncing on them, tearing them apart, dodging out of the way. You
I did
know,
need to know that. Thank you.
you're welcome. I figured it
Yeah.
would really help the imagery.
It's like a Jack Russell getting hold of a toy.
He pauses for a moment to like lick his paws. He's like, I'll meet you in 15 minutes.
Alta, I
Excellent.
love him.
I know. Me too. I love this rancid.
Alta, I need him.
Whoa.
The way I want to take
Sucks.
like those videos on TikToks and like shove him in a you've seen those like buckets of macaroni where they just like wiggle around because they're like little ferrets. Anyway. Investigation.
Yeah, let's go. I want to put him in a jar and shake him.
I'm not gonna lie. I only hope just a little bit that he gets like these, like, think, like, what the heck images are these? Like, some macaroni?
Like, we don't mean to
They're
keep swinging it,
macaroni.
but we're not used to this, so it happens sometimes.
Yeah. Campa for just a moment as he's like fighting off these fell, just stops and is like, huh? And then just
There's a disturbance in the forest when he's like, one of them is imagining, when it's so cute, you just want to squeeze it.
And just comes out violent. Yep.
All right. So, de-transformed, you guys peek out of the barn and take a look at Plenty. Plenty is a farm town, similar to farmhouse that you guys were just at. Many of the houses here are built into a hill with plants growing on top of the roofs. A lot of the roofs built into the hill, as I've said before. Sorry. A lot of the roofs have been turned into pathways, so it really just seems like almost like an ant mound of sorts, but with vegetation, gardens. A few spots have like wider um, yards for animals, livestock, that kind of thing. But it seems like a very close knit, cozy town, all built around this not quite a mountain, but a large hill, where at the top you guys can see there are these stairs leading up to it, and past a certain point, things have stopped being built, except for what looks to be a gate to probably a shrine. Campa did mention that there is a spirit of a lake in this town that is worshipped. That is likely where that leads to. All around the town, also, folks are busy, both trying to desperately bring all of their dead plants back to life, and, well, trying to put up decorations and prepare for the harvest festival, which a lot of them are arguing with each other like there's not going to be a harvest festival, and some of them are just like, we can't let the kids down, just back and forth with these big banners and flags in their hands, and one of them wheeling a bunch of really pathetic looking pumpkins that just are shriveled, and they're just like, we can't do anything with these. What are we supposed to do for the festival? It's just all across town, people are trying to figure out what to do, still trying to decorate, trying to make something, but they're kind of at a loss.
Hey guys, Campus said they hadn't found the source yet, right?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Where would the biggest shadow in this place be?
I mean, everything is, all their houses are in hills, right? Is there a
Right.
place that we gather?
I feel like it would depend on the time of day, but whenever the sun sets behind the hill,
Yeah, I'll say the big hill is also obviously big.
What about at the bottom of the lake?
That's what I was thinking.
Depends how deep it is, but
They're
yeah.
above the roots, but someplace cold. I wonder if that's the same here. Actually, I think Cersei is going to sit down and just see if
We
it's.
still in the barn.
What if
Oh,
the fell-
Sorry, go ahead.
You can step back in the barn if that's what you want to do.
Yep.
what if the fell energy here is affecting their spirit in the lake? It could be an anchor point, maybe.
like maybe the fell is
possible.
corrupting their spirit.
Yeah.
if it's corrupting anything, I feel like it would go toward that. They weren't that strong on their own, but grouped
Yeah.
together.
It's a
Yeah.
farming
has to-
town. Yeah, it's affecting crops and cows and the livelihood of this place. That's where where its power comes from, this spirit. So
Yeah, could your
Yeah.
roots give us at least a general direction to go? Do you think?
Yeah, and
Yeah.
if the water is tainted, that's how it's getting everywhere.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. Okay. Definitely back in the barn. After Makoto shoved them back in. Yes, right. They'll sit down and communicate with the roots the same way they did at the farm.
For sure. And here, you definitely feel it has seeped into the earth itself. Here, the roots are quiet, not nearly as chatty. It's comparatively deafeningly silent. Some of them have definitely died. There's still some clinging to life, these plants, but it feels like what is going on here has gotten into the earth. And this isn't like a there are fell all over here. Um, it's definitely more so a the effect of the fell has just started to corrupt it.
Okay.
Additionally, as you're feeling things out, you definitely get a strong sense that the worst of it comes from further within the hill. And the further you reach towards it, the cooler it gets. You feel like this is indeed the bottom of the lake. And it goes pretty fucking deep.
They'll kind of shake their hands just to shake that off a little bit. It's definitely the lake. It's there aren't the bugs the same way that there were in the farm, but it's the lake. Everything here is near dead already.
I think the little things in the farm is just a symptom of what's going on.
Or at least
Mhm.
branching out, maybe.
Like a corona effect around like a black hole.
Mm-hmm.
I think Makoto will definitely look at Giselle very pointedly, just, well, we have a problem then,
How are we going to get to the bottom of the lake?
without just being, you know,
Well, if we transform, are you mean like from a breathing perspective?
that and just
Mm-hmm.
being waterlogged. And I mean, I can't move fast in a lake. I don't know about y'all. I can swim,
I
but
probably won't be able to.
like
but
that. Yeah.
Well,
None of us know about Rasai's deep-rooted fear of the sea, do we?
If
No.
you look at her, she is fighting a panic attack right
Well, and the thing, Giselle doesn't like it
no.
either. So it's just like,
I don't care. Like, no, I don't like it, but I'll do it. I don't mind.
I'm gonna go and like rub the small of Rasai's back. You okay?
kind of like jumps a little bit at the touch. Yeah, no, I'm fine.
Right.
Fine.
If there's gonna be a problem, it's important that we know.
No, why would there be a problem?
I
If
think
we
even
don't wanna
Makoto sees that one.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, it's not hidden well.
Yeah.
Her palms are like sweaty. She's
Mom
a little
spaghetti.
frisky,
Yeah.
nervous on the surface. It's calm and
Just
ready.
calm and ready. Oh,
Same brain
God.
cell. Same brain cell.
Thank you, Eminem.
Yeah.
What
Poet,
if we can
poet of our generation.
what if we can move it from the lake? If we don't want it to be in the lake for many reasons, can we cast light down there and chase it somewhere else?
I mean, maybe it worked before on the small ones, but I will throw out there that means everyone else will see it too.
It's better that than everything dying.
We can ask Camp. I mean, yes, of course, but we'll see how
It's-
mad Camp it gets, I guess.
Yeah, wait, seriously.
Yeah.
Did you say you felt some stuff like underground as well? Maybe maybe we don't have to go into the lake at all. Maybe if there's like tunnels under the temple, we can explore
I think
those.
I'd have to I'd have to check again, but it was definitely that it wasn't like there were things moving around. It was like there was a big negative energy radiating from someplace dark and cold and wet. The bottom of and it goes, sorry, Rasai, it goes very deep.
That's true.
Why are you apologizing? I don't see the problem.
Okay. Maybe we don't all have to go down there, but some of us could perhaps. I can try to create a bubble of air. I don't know how effective it'll be, but
I mean, I may be able to. I don't know if there's plants in the lake, but I may be able to enlist them to help us, like instead of us swimming down, like.
We can ask villagers about like the possible tunnels underneath.
I think that'd be good. Maybe there's somebody living in the shrine who would know more about it.
Hey, Cersei.
Yeah.
You suddenly get this mental ping. Not the one from Campa, but a sense of being back within range of C2B.
no. Okay.
What do you mean, no?
I mute my mic. Nothing. Don't worry about it. It's nothing. I'm just,
We're fine. Everything's fine.
And I mean, considering we're possessed with like guardian constellations, maybe we can find and contact the spirit ourselves to.
Our power comes from the astral sea. We all get washed over by water when we transform. Maybe it'll be to our favor.
Yeah, or we can ask the spirit what's going on, huh?
Sorry, you can. Cersei is doing something else while this conversation is on. Please have the conversation.
Big time. I imagine you're
I'm sorry. I'm like trying to do like. Meanwhile, we're doing.
I love stirring up drama.
Sorry, my actual literal heart is beating so fucking hard in my chest right now. No, it's fine. This happens. It's just like it literally is like tonka tonka tonka, which is also doing for Cersei. I think they're going to kind of like break off from the group a little bit and just sit and try and see through, because they're immediately worried about Bria. Like, why isn't he with her? So I think they're going to sit and listen and see through C2B's eyes to see where he's at.
Yeah. You focus in on C2B and you are able to actually see the town of Plenty approaching the town of Plenty. But you also, from the motion, it doesn't feel like he's flying. And you see why as you see Bria's hand come up and pat C2B. And you hear her voice go, thanks for coming with me, buddy. I was gonna be lonely coming here. We're so boring. Especially in this dull little town, but... Well... Are they prepping for the festival? Oh, this sucks. This is so sad. All their plants are dead. This is gonna be a really boring festival. Well, work is work. Let's go, bud.
Okay. Definitely pulls out and is like, that was all like, I think Cersei can't help it. Like, that was all just like them sitting there handshaking.
Oh, okay. Trust Nico to be with Rasai.
That's your people panicking, right?
I was like, you're panicking. I like look at Makoto. I'm like, okay. Seriously,
golden retriever, lean. Yep.
Yeah, I like kneel down in front of you. What's going
on?
Was it your roots? Like did they find something horrible?
Oh my god, is the spirit dead?
No, it's not the spirit. I don't know what to do.
Okay.
About what in particular?
I
Okay, just breathe and
Yeah.
start from the beginning.
It's-
A very good place to start.
Bria's here.
I like look at the door.
Like how would you know
How
that?
here?
I left C to be with them today
Oh,
because they said that they were going to be doing. I left C to
maybe
be with them,
maybe
and I
yeah, ask C to B to come find you. Isn't that kind of what he does, but in the reverse?
no, she was with him, and um, she's. I heard her say that she has work to do here. Maybe she's and finally, like, as if something clicks, as if it's the point where it's like maybe she's coming to help us. She said that she would be lonely doing this work without C to B.
What kind of work does she do now? She said she did escort stuff before, right? Like escort missions.
She said she was doing bodyguard work and taking things from one place to another.
So
Campo
someone
would
hired
have
her to come here?
To protect the town, maybe?
Yeah, what would a bunch of farmers
Maybe.
hire her for?
I don't know. It's the only thing that makes sense.
Well, I mean,
But-
why,
Did you
why
tell
else would she
her
be
where
here?
we were going?
No.
So
No,
why
I-
would she be coming to see us here?
We don't know that she's coming
Well,
to see
I
us
just
Well, that's
she's
what
just-
Cersei speculated might be happening.
here.
I think I mean more of perhaps somebody knew of the bad stuff going on here. I mean, the Fel aren't invisible to normal people, so maybe there's other people trying to do something about the Fel that aren't just us. But I don't know why she was here. They're very pointedly also missing out the fact that Bria was flying, which they haven't like.
Processed.
Yeah,
Mhm.
I mean, or she's just coming here because someone hired her to, like, I don't know, bodyguard them, get them some kind of shipment.
If
maybe.
if we're on a fast track to deal with this today, her being around is going to limit our ability to transform.
Why
Yeah, but
would it
she
limit it
doesn't-
any more than somebody who just lives here?
Yeah, so maybe we can find a way to do it.
She might
underground
recognize
or-
me.
But she doesn't know we're here.
Hmm.
You all hear Campa's voice in your head. Is something the matter? You are not at our meeting spot. It has been about 15 minutes.
Shoot.
We'll be on our way, Campa. Let's just go, not transformed. We'll find a way to get there otherwise when we get there.
Do you have a hood or a hat that you can put on your head?
You
If
can
she's
use
not
those.
expecting to see you, yeah.
Yeah. Do you want it?
She recognizes you guys too. She knows. I mean, why would she? I think Cersei is just like kind of lost. Like, why would she be here? Why would she be here?
Well, if you saw what C2B can see before, maybe give it some time, let her come to town and look again.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah, I can do that.
Yeah, it'll be okay.
Whatever you need from us to make this easier, just let us know.
And I think
Okay.
Makoto, not in a creepy way, just, we'll do like the squeeze, like, it's going to be okay.
Yeah.
Come on.
Okay.
And I'm assuming you might sneak around a little bit to get up there. That being seen. Oh, actually, could you tell from C2B's look where, like, what direction she was coming from? Like, did she see the barn or?
Could I?
The direction was from pretty much like a beeline from Auriga, so same kind of direction you guys came from. It would be
Mhm.
approaching with the main road that comes from Auriga as well. So, main entrance is what I'm saying. You guys, from the brief glimpse that you saw outside the barn, are a little to the east. Sorry,
Oh.
hold on. West. Wait, east. Hold
West.
on.
It's from the west.
East. Yes. West is where they're coming from. So you're on the opposite side of town.
Oh,
Dear
So-
Lord.
if we know what she's looking at, we can just make sure we don't go there.
Yeah, we shouldn't run into her.
Okay.
All right,
And
so
I
we'll
was
sing
I
the
was in the
cat.
same spot as her.
Stealth mode.
Well, we'll check in when we get to see Campa. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Could you guys not let him know that she's here?
Yeah.
I
Why
don't-
would we?
I don't know. I just I want to know what's going on before he can make assumptions, I guess.
Campa, make assumptions.
Okay.
Yeah, that's no problem.
Okay.
Okay. So, you guys slip out of the barn and this time begin to properly make your way through town. And could our two fell influenced folk please give me a roll of your worst stat?
I'm sorry, all of us?
Oh no. Fell.
Just Nico and Giselle.
That's
a
this
moment.
good old 0 right there.
That's a negative one,
Negative-
baby.
Oh no, you guys!
We're twinning.
That's so stressy. No.
Everyone's having a moment
Amazing.
except for Makoto.
I know. I was like, this is a very strange occurrence for me personally. All my characters are usually really bad.
Makoto is our rock. Okay.
Don't
Makoto
be
is just
suspicious. Don't be suspicious.
the
Don't-
entire group
Yep,
is just
yep.
leaning on Makoto, and she's just like walking and a little like, okay.
I get a legendary Charlie horse and collapse.
Give me 1 second. Gotta reply to
Yeah.
my roomie.
Okay. I can't wait to see what the fuck happens here. I'm sure it's fine.
Look, I can at least carry
It's
one
so
person.
fine. It's so
great.
fine.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Everything is super fine.
Yeah.
The two of you, for some reason at the exact same time, get just this cold sensation down your spine, this feeling of all the hair standing up, just chills. And both of you also feel this, like, a mix of instinctive, on alert, there's something wrong, with camaraderie. But that just kind of feeds into the, this is wrong, because you recognize this camaraderie as Fel.
Oh.
There is a strong sense of a Fel presence suddenly. Don't know whether it's because you stepped within a certain range of it, or whether it turned on, showed up, activated, but just at the same time, you just get hit with the sense of Fel.
I'm gonna instinctively reach over to take Giselle's hand if she'll allow.
Oh yeah, I do. I like hold on tight, like, whoa. My
Bad
ears are
vibes.
back.
Yeah. Wow. Your tail's poofed a little.
It is, yeah. I'm like looking around, like at all the shadows. You feel that too?
Yeah. Something's here.
There's something weird here.
What do you mean?
Fell. Really strong.
Like, are we
Not-
still in the barn, or did we
I imagine
just step out?
you guys started walking.
Okay, yeah.
I mean, that's what we're here to find, right? It's not
Yeah.
that weird.
It,
yeah,
we're-
right
this is-
direction.
it's
No. This is different. This is
Yeah.
weird. It's stronger?
Okay.
I feel like connected to it. I don't know. Do you get that too?
Kinda. Not intentionally. It's not. I feel like I just feel more confused than anything right now because I don't think I feel particularly bad, Ulta. I'm just like,
No,
okay.
it's more of a like instinctive. There is something here, but then the fell part of you is like, oh, don't worry, it's fine.
It's foul and it's strong, but it's not dangerous.
Yeah. It's
Or it's not a
there's
threat.
there's ick, but also Spider-Man meme.
Uh-huh. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which you did not feel before, correct?
No, never felt this.
Bugs. Or even the other rat sewer thing.
Definitely not this.
Not the two people with cat ears shaking their heads together there. God.
Yeah, I guess I don't think there's really anything to do right now except to keep going.
Well,
Maybe Campo will know.
also,
Yeah.
if we get closer and it
Yeah.
gets stronger, you know, just see how
Or
you feel.
Sky or Nico, is there a way that like you could disguise us or like make it where people look away? I'm thinking like what is it, the perception filter from Doctor Who, like where people just like maybe their eyes.
Oh yeah, I could definitely try that.
Yeah. I
Okay.
also I have a stunt technically that's once per session I can succeed at being sneaky and unseen because I'm a wallflower. If I was to pull on that or maybe spend one of my fate points, can I try and like area of effect, like Cloak of Shadow style? Yeah, pass without a trace. Yeah, just the D&D
Yes.
vibes all over today.
Really
Is that
is.
possible? Just to like
Yeah.
help everyone else pull the shadows.
sure.
Which, I'm feeling a bit fell today, guys. So like pulling shadows in towards us to like.
Oh my god.
um.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay.
You are able to just darken the area around you to an extent where to normal eyes it's dark enough that they don't see much. It just kind of passes over their vision.
Yeah. I can maybe,
And
if it's not boosting everybody, sorry, I can always just
Mhm.
boost whatever Rasai then does so that we can kind of combo up with what's happening.
absolutely. Because these are regular folks and you guys are #blessed with celestial power, I'm not going to make you roll for this. However, as you do this, it's okay.
Yeah, I was about to ask what the
Sorry,
shadows
I
were
just needed
making.
Okay.
I just needed to get some energy out. Okay.
Like,
Uh-huh.
are we actually casting more shadows now?
No, it's
Okay.
more of a like there's shadow in the corner of their eyes and they don't really pay
It's like an
attention.
illusion thing.
Yeah.
Well, and more so just not getting little leech monsters to be like, you know.
Yeah. You also don't necessarily feel any immediately around you. It's like Campa might have chomped on most of them.
Nice.
A little
Gross.
snack.
You all hear Campa in your head again as he goes, "Did you feel that?"
Yeah.
Yeah, did you?
Yes.
What was that?
You don't
Campa?
recognize this?
It's concerning. It reminds me of... I'll tell you about that later, but it is concerning and I would like you all to get here as soon as possible.
Roger that.
We're on
So
the
it's
way.
not regular fell.
Why can't all of us feel it?
Maybe because we're the ones with the weird stuff going on.
Why did Campa feel it then?
Maybe
'Cause
we
he's
just go to
weird?
Campa
Yeah,
and let him explain everything.
remember.
Tastes like as we're still walking.
So she gets like a hanging dread starting in their stomach.
Sword of Damocles is hanging over my head.
Yes,
Sword.
certainly what it feels like.
So you trudge through the city. It definitely feels like this is affecting everybody's mood, if not their well-being, just as, depression can affect somebody physically. Uh, People are trying to keep up with everything going wrong in their lives, but it's a struggle. But you guys push on through and head up the hill. As you finally crest this once beautiful hill that now just kind of has a bunch of dead trees all around it. The top has a gate, uh, big, beautiful, designed fantastically. You can see these paintings and engravings in it with what look to be maybe a giant catfish or something. For those who hate fish, warning, there's a giant catfish monster in here. It's me. I hate fish. um, but they're beautiful. If you don't look at the environment around that's dying, you see a beautiful, still lake that seems a little too still for the moment. The grass around it, dead. What once was a holy place just seems. Oh, what is the since we're going D&D, what is the D&D term that we Nope, it's gone.
Sanctuary.
The opposite
It's
de-hallowed.
opposite of
Oh,
yeah,
Desecrated.
desecrated. yeah.
desecrated. Thank you. This is desecrated ground.
I
I know
DM
this
too.
is an actual term, not just D&D. I
Yeah.
swear to God. This is just how my
It
brain
sure
works.
is. Yeah.
And you see Kampa in his little form sitting at the edge of the lake, staring down. Nothing else seems to be around here. But when you guys finally arrive, his little ears perk up and he looks over and you see him do a little paw to be like, come here.
Buddy.
Versailles stands a good ways back from the lake.
Mm-hmm.
I think maybe at this point, just so that Kampa doesn't see them, because they weren't expecting Kampa, I think this is the time where Caleb Widowgas style essentially puts a hand on Makoto Shana's like shoulder or back and just like follows them as they try to go back to C2B.
Yeah, for sure. Do me a quick favor for no particular reason. And can you roll me? I'm going to say your choice of careful or forceful. I'm not going to say what for. You're just going to have to pick.
Oh man.
This is fine,
Evil
everyone.
I
cackle.
think
Yeah.
from the information going in, I think that they're trying to be careful not to show Kampa, so I think that they're going to go careful.
All right, let's go. Give me a roll.
You got this.
3.
3? Okay.
Yeah.
You focus in and immediately just get this headache. Kind of similar to when you are at the source and you get that wave of emotion over you. Not quite as intense, but just this very sharp throb in your head, but you kind of push past that and focus in on what you're seeing. And you see what looks to be a view of the mountain, the hill, from a ways above. Sorry. I'm laughing because this is how I respond to stress.
Again, it was the two cat-eared people doing. Oh no!
Don't love it.
Oh
Don't love it,
no.
Alta.
Oh no!
And you just get this haze around your vision, kind of like an ocular migraine haze, but it has that greenish effect to it. And you hear Bria's voice. God, your faces. I'm sorry, I can't. I have the worst poker face. I can't look at you guys. You hear Bria's voice as it goes, huh. Well, that complicates things.
Oh no. I think that was in character. I don't think that this was in character. I think that just the gasp of "oh no" was in character.
I think even though your eyes are closed,
real quick.
Makoto's gonna
because-
grab you if you say that. Sorry, just go ahead.
No, you're good. If they could feel you, they'd appreciate it. To Torin's point, I think Cersei would try with that terrible gut feeling to see if C2B can see us and
Yes.
Campa.
We're the complication. We're the complication.
They're gonna go back. They're gonna go back in their body, and it does not feel good.
Kill
And
those
they'll just,
sirens.
like,
It does start to ease when you come back into your vision.
they're squeezing Makoto's like arm now. Like if it's wrapped around them, I think they're squeezing Makoto's arm. I think for once, Cersei is going to try to like do what Campa does and speak in everyone's head. I don't know if this is a role, but they're gonna try and tap into that feeling that they get when Campa does it, and try to say, "She's above us. Don't transform. They can see us. We need to go somewhere else."
Who
Cersei will
Who
just
of-
look at Giselle.
Yeah, who of the group is the kind to immediately be like,
Someone's checking you out?
Me,
Huh?
unfortunately.
Yeah.
It's a threat perception, yeah.
Move.
Well,
I
actually,
figured.
I think
Yeah.
I think my immediate concern would actually be Cersei, so I would just say like who. Like I would probably say it out loud,
Okay.
like who. Yeah. So,
Campa like, huh?
Versailles looks.
Yeah.
So sorry.
No,
Sure
it's
enough.
good. I love it.
Yeah, it's so good. Sure enough, in the sky, a ways away, but still within sight, you see a humanoid shape with bits of black and green, but not entirely. You can still see skin and hair, that blonde with the pink. You definitely recognize this as Bria. But it looks like she has a sick fell outfit.
I think Versailles just goes, huh.
It's even better with the sunglasses on, I'll be honest.
Or mouth hanging up with
Yeah, you're giving. It's the eclipse.
Let me just
Do not look at Eclipse with just
Bria
sunglasses, please.
looking back like, huh.
Yeah. Of course, it's our two flashy ones.
She's serving, but at what cost?
Yeah. Nico didn't look up. Nico does that thing that I do when like a moth or a daddy long legs is in the room where I immediately go, like threat protection mode.
Oh, heart.
It doesn't even matter what's there or what it looks like. Like, doesn't even know about the fell thing. It's just that immediate, like, oh, it's above us and don't transform. I'm like, oh no, that sounds scary.
I don't think Versailles immediately looks away either. Like, she's taking this in and recognizes I should not have done this. But it's like, it's too
Yeah.
fucking late now.
There's a moment where she's looking down and like, if you guys could make eye contact from this distance, you feel like you would be, before you think you see a flash of a smile and just before she just
Damn, I have good eyesight.
almost almost lightning fast, just a blur of green and black before she darts somewhere and
Shit.
seems to retreat.
That's pretty hot, though.
Okay, well, she's gone now.
Mentally or out loud?
Out loud.
I love the deuces. Did she do the Megan the Stallion tongue like when she did it? Because
You know what? Yeah. Yeah,
Yeah.
she did.
yeah.
Hell yeah.
Seriously,
I
I
love
love
her.
her. Seriously, I love you, but
love
your
her.
girlfriend is a fuckboy.
I love it.
And we love her for it.
Julie.
I
I
didn't
love
want to say it out
everything
loud,
about
but
her.
yeah.
Giselle doesn't.
Uh,
Kampa immediately whips his head up, sees the green flash, looks back to you guys with like a pointed, narrowed stare with his cute little beady animal eyes before he flips his wings out and takes off after her.
Oh
Although
no.
you see
Amber, no!
sparkles, he goes into
Cersei-
big form and just
Oh.
Cersei, okay, mentally you just spoke to us. I think you should tell Kampa. I can't believe I've said this.
You have to tell Kampa.
He needs to know. He needs to know.
Okay.
I'm sorry. I think you should.
Like, just screaming. Like, if they're gonna have to do this, they're gonna just scream in Kampa's head. Kampa, don't. That's Bria. That's Bria. That's my friend. Don't hurt her.
you see again, this is pretty far away at this point, but you can see flashes of that green in the sky and now the bright white of his scales, and you see him like going straight for her, and then as you say that he just kind of like skews off to the side and then flips back around.
Oh, I hope she doesn't
You
hurt him.
hear back in your head, I hate this. You see that they continue to clash in the sky, with an occasional word in your mind from Kampa saying, I will not hurt her badly.
Seriously, what?
I-
That's. That's. I can't even
yeah.
form words at this point. It's the
Cersei,
bad vibes. The bad vibes.
can you?
That's
I don't know what CDB's capabilities are, but can he help Kampa via stopping Bria? He's still there, right?
he is. I think. I don't know if I have a move I could do, but I don't. I think it might hurt Bria. I could try and Kate. This is a move. It's not in my stunts, but it was something I was thinking of using. Of like, now that they have C to B again, that they could create like a cage of roots around a creature, and it's like I could trap her, but then she's going to plummet.
Tell Kampa. Kampa can probably catch her, or at least slow her descent.
And we
for
can
sure.
with magic and stuff. Look,
Yeah, and we can help. We don't have to hide now, right?
we're the chosen.
You see bright flashes of green and black and blue.
Cersei, it's
Whatever
gonna
you
be-
do, you have to do it fast.
We don't like Kampa, but he's capable.
Cersei will actually go, instead of, since they have to transform quick, they'll just be like, fuck it, and they'll go and plant the arm that has the vines like into the ground again, and you see like a flash of like green and blue and purple as they like transform into their fell form, and their eyes flash blue, and perhaps the most eagle-eyed would also see C2B's eyes flash blue, as I will use a fate point to remotely do that stunt.
Beautiful.
I think, if you don't mind me describing it, what it looks like.
By all means.
I think,
and just to clarify, your transformed state, not your fell state, correct?
oh yes, yeah, transformed.
Just figured, just wanted to clarify because you said fell, so.
Oh, shoot.
Wanted to
I
make
meant,
sure.
sorry.
We figured.
No.
I just wanted to make sure for those listening in.
Yes. No, sorry. I was
Carry
thinking
on.
about Bria. I was
Mhm.
panicking. No, and the green was definitely like a different color green than the fell green.
Mm.
It was like more mandrake green. But their eyes flash blue, and you'll see like at like a flash of copper as C2B's like wings go out, and kind of his jaw opens as a massive purple flower comes out of it, and then roots will just like anime style like spring around and spring around, like create a cage around, like a gapped cage around Bria in the sky. And Cersei out loud and in Campa's head is just going to be like, Campa, please catch her.
He doesn't respond, but you see this bloom and encase her, and a couple bright flashes of green and black from within as if she's trying to break out. But that flash of white just grabs onto it, and you see Campus starting to approach with this thing in his mouth like a fucking toy in his draconic form.
Say she's fine. It's okay.
And
She's gonna hate me. She's gonna hate me.
after a minute, he circles down, lands, doesn't necessarily drop this little cage, but kind of puts his paw on top of it and just looks over towards you guys. Inside of the cage, you can see Bria seems a little scorched here and there with what you recognize as the celestial, uh, not necessarily fire because he uses ice magic, but you can tell that she's taken a few blows, but so did he.
Mm.
She seems okay, but she's just trying to get out of this and is having no luck. At that point, she finally just stops huffing, and now you can fully see her, mostly inside the cage. She has this armor on that doesn't look like any you guys are familiar with, the style of it. It's pretty light, nothing heavy, no insignia, nothing like that. But again, like, it doesn't fit with Auriga's style, it doesn't fit with any of the Southern Kingdom's styles. It's completely unfamiliar and doesn't look like her style much. You can tell that she's maybe influenced it and has a cape that has been thrown over one shoulder. But other than that, the armor itself mostly shows off her skin, which the arms are completely black and green, which only the arms have turned into massive claws with sharp thorns poking out of them. But the rest of her seems perfectly normal. She stops, breathing haggardly, and looks to the rest of you. Shakes off the fell, literally. As she does that, you see it just dissipate completely. With a control that you guys have only really dreamed of. Hey.
Hey.
This kind of sucks.
Cersei is like still in their
Yeah.
full celestial.
Yeah.
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah.
What you doing here, Bria?
Work.
And that work is?
Confidential. Is this your club activity?
Confidential.
Mm.
Can I don't think Nico is able to really put into words how they're feeling or like commenting on this, but I'm going to go over and reach out and I don't know if we can do healing unless we're trying. Can we heal if we're not transformed?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to reach over and just put a hand onto Kampa because you said he'd been hurt. And Nico, I know that like a few people will joke or like genuinely think that they don't like Kampa, but Nico has had nothing but like positive experiences, and Kampa was the first person that they opened up to and was supportive about what Nico was going through. And I think that emotional connection is really being felt right now by Nico. Campa's a safe space, so I'm just gonna let that connection kind of, I know, right? Wow. And I'm gonna try and heal him while this is happening.
Lovely. You do so, and he seems pretty fucking annoyed in general. His ears are just flat against his head. Got that little wrinkled nose looked on his face, and his teeth are still bared. But as you heal him, he just kind of like huffs out a little thank you.
Yeah.
Bria just kind of is looking over the cage, looking up at Kampa, who is still just like on top of it. Well, listen, I like you guys. This is just business, you know?
If
What
it's
were
really
you trying to do
business,
here?
Hmm?
What were
I
you
was gonna
trying
say-
to do here? Oh, sorry. Go.
no, go ahead. You're good. Go ahead.
What were you trying to do here?
Cece,
Bria.
don't look at me like that. You look really cool, though.
I think Giselle, colder than you've ever heard, is going to be like, answer the question, Bria.
Because as much as we like to be nice, you're in a cage with 6 people around you. If you'd like to get out of it, give us something in return.
As they hold up their hands, you see them kind of like how you guys dismiss your transformation, just fizzling away is the armor and the cape, all of that. And you just see her casual look again. She doesn't have any weapons or anything on her, just a big old messenger bag that she had, when she decided to book it, shoved C2B into. And looks like there's other stuff shoved in there. But like I said, I was here doing some freelance work. Just delivering something. That's it.
I don't know if you're intentionally trying to treat us like idiots, but I'd appreciate that you stop.
Especially hurting our friends' feelings, which you don't seem to care about.
That's
And
not
she's going
true,
to
Makoto.
bring Cersei closer. Look, you tried to save her, and she's being flippant with you.
I mean,
At least
we have
friend,
just
I don't like it.
we've been about as informative with them as they've been with us.
Realistically, where they were going and the way that they were transformed, what do you think they were trying to deliver here? It doesn't look good.
We know that ultimately the Fel are not our enemy.
Campo like looks over pointedly and is just like,
it's the blood of the goddess, right? And the goddesses that we're trying to bring back, together.
he just kind of sits back on the cage, doesn't really respond.
Do you know that?
Bria, however,
Oh.
she leans up towards the bars of the cage and just goes, right. It's not bad. I think you guys just don't have the full picture. I mean, like, of course I'm being vague because my employers. But they at least told me what's going on. Has yours? Do you really know what you're getting into? Do you really know what you're doing? Campa at this point is kind of like crushing down onto the cage. And she kind of has to like duck down a bit. Hey,
I guess we
hey.
could ask the same thing of you.
Yeah. Listen, if you get your scary dog off of me, I can talk a little more.
Before we do that, I have one more question for you.
Sure.
We know what we're doing here. And she's going to like motion around to all the dead shit. Just the barrenness. We were going to fix this. Are you saying that that wasn't what you were going to do?
I was going to fix this.
To bring it back?
Better than ever.
How?
Cersei's eyes are real quick gonna flash blue, and the cage is going to. I'm not sure how strong Campa has a grip on it, but it's at least going to try and strain against Campa and get like big again.
Mm-hmm. He will see that you are trying to like push him off, and he will begrudgingly just like stop crushing it, but still have like a paw on it to be like, I'm
Sure.
keeping an eye on you. Cece, you don't have to keep me in here. I'm just talking with you. I don't have anything on me.
You said you were delivering something.
Yeah.
Was this something going to help?
Yeah.
I think Cersei will like look around to the others a little. I want to release the cage.
Campa just like shaking his head.
Yeah, is there... Oh, Lord, I don't know if Makoto knows how to do this. Could she privately talk to Campa?
Yeah.
In their heads?
If you like, you
The
all have...
strain is real.
Yeah, you all have the ability to have a mental connection with anybody, everybody in this group.
Mm-hmm. I think it's more of just magic is very new to her.
Yeah.
Like, no.
But emotion is not.
Yeah, there might be like little sweat beads, just like real hard to focus on this. Just Tampa. What should we do here? What are you gonna do if we release her?
Not kill her if that's what you're worried about.
No.
I need
more
information from her as well.
Yeah. I more want to see. Did you see anything she was about to bring?
I think she has one in her bag. A source.
Do I know what that means? I'm asking DM, not.
Yeah.
I'm like, do I know what that means?
You don't necessarily know what specifically he means, but apparently
Mhm.
she has something in her bag that counts as a source of the fell.
Gotcha. Okay. Okay. I think. Oh, I'm wondering how devious Makoto is. I think she'll just say out loud to Bria, just, all right. Maybe we drop the cage and we can help you deliver whatever it was.
Mm-hmm.
Can I ask a real quick question?
Of course.
Do Giselle and Nico feel anything in particular at potentially being close to a source of fel?
I would say so. You just have this sense of dread constantly that's getting heavier and heavier. It doesn't feel like it's been activated per se, but there's definitely this lingering sense of like, uh-oh, 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 nearby.
I think given that everyone seems to be having very interesting thought processes and things that are being said in this conversation, Nico's not sure where they feel safe at the moment, especially with that feeling. So I'm gonna go to Giselle and just sort of link arms with you to just have some kind of sense, not comfort, but like
Yeah. I
shared
think
support.
Makoto's afraid to leave Cersei, but I think what she'll do is she'll even go up to the cage and just, here, let me help you. And we'll get you out of there.
I hold Nico's hand and I'm like, it's fine. We're fine.
I don't believe that.
With that gesture from Makoto, I think Cersei is going to like visibly breathe like a sigh of relief, and the roots that were like brown and like hardened, I think they'll start to like, as if they're reverse aging, start to turn green, and like kind of like a gap is going to appear in the cage.
Bria looks up to Campa, who like slowly moves his paw off, sits upright, and just does a little and she slips out of the cage and just kind of like so this, and as she says that, her hand shifts to that clawed fell hand. A lot of people who do know about this, they think it's bad. It's not. It's when you get the hang of it, when you know what you're doing, when you have help, you can control it and it makes you stronger. It's made me stronger. It's given me the ability to do what I want. She shakes it off. Reaches into her bag, pulls out C2B and holds him out to Cersei. And then pulls out this about softball-sized orb of just black and green, swirling fell energy. You all definitely get that sense of dread looking at it. This was going to help the local guardian. Make it stronger, like me. Since everything here is
And you mentioned that you have help with yours. Are you going to help the guardian with it? Or just hope that it can know what to do with it?
I mean, they kind of reach into their bag and pull out a note that they just kind of... They said that it's not going to need a lot of help because of how powerful it is on its own. I was going to stick around and keep an eye for a bit, but I'll be fine.
The guardian that's having trouble now is strong enough on its own.
With this, it will be.
Control that more powerful thing.
It's just a boost.
Bria, who is this they that you're talking about?
Listen. They're... At this point, Bria is very clearly just like... And Campa detransforms from his draconic form back into his humanoid form. And he just kind of dusts off some sparkles, steps forward, and goes, I can answer that. Working with the scientists from Geis, aren't you?
What?
Immediately stares at Nico. No, I'm just kidding.
And Bria is just like, I will neither confirm nor deny that. Campa
I
is
think
just like,
The low-key panic attack has gone high-key panic attack now.
And I feel like this is a great place to leave off for today's session.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
let's play
Oh
4
my
more
God.
hours.
We have 2 minutes. What do you want to fit in here?
I was gonna say, yeah, I was gonna say, like, legitimately, Makoto's standing close to her, closer than everybody else, for a very purposeful reason.
Yeah.
Number one, if she tries to run, fuck no. Number
Yep.
two, if it becomes a, I'll show you yours if you show me mine, or you know what I mean, like
yeah.
like your constellation's what, my constellation's the ram. Let's have fun. Similar
for
to
sure.
episode 1, yeah. So anyway,
Yeah.
that's the last part I'll put out there.
Beautiful. So yeah, you guys were right from session, 1 of this season. Actually, I think you guys called it like
5 from
last season.
Which
when
one?
the pose.
when
Which
Bria,
theory?
that Bria is an antagonist.
Mm-hmm.
It's pretty hot though, isn't it, Circe?
It's kind of hot though, isn't it?
I mean,
Kind of hot.
seriously, it's like hopelessly in love still. So like this is they're not bad. Cersei
I
is
can
gonna be
fix
the
them.
apologist is great. Yes. 100%,
Mhm.
1,000%, 1,000,000,000%.
As much as
Yup.
Makoto loves Cersei, just like, no, we cannot fix
No,
them.
it's good, it's good.
Fix them, sorry.
Get a spray bottle.
Yes.
So yeah, fun reveal, huh? We have a betrayed best friend / lover. We have scientists from the other side of the world messing with fell shit. The dead side of the world. The side that Nico's family is from. The side that, for those recently joining us, has been poisoned by the blood of a dead god to the point that it is near inhospitable and has been completely blocked off from the other side of the world.
Apart from
Just
that
normal
one.
things.
Yeah. I definitely don't know of a way in there.
No. And also, I will say, congratulations to this party, because you are the first ones to put effort into actually, like, real effort into building trust with Campa. You have shown him kindness despite him being a little bitch. And that has made you the first group that he has told you about the scientists. The other groups, he has kept that secret up until they pried it from his gay little
We love
throat.
you, Campa!
Yay!
You love Campa.
Unfortunately, we do love Campa.
Yeah. Listen,
So,
you trust
congrats.
people with TISM when they tell you this person is a safe space. They know what they're talking about.
Yeah, and that's too like because that's why Cersei like trusted Campa enough, because they had a very similar conversation like Nico had.
Mhm. Mhm.
Yeah, listen, Campa is a bitch. I would say about 50% of that is because he is
Yes.
on the spectrum and also not mortal and doesn't quite understand. He is also just a bitch.
But Alta, he's our
has money.
bitch.
He
He's
is your
our
bitch.
bitch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he does have that water bottle you guys got him with him.
With the stickers.
That was literally the
Yeah.
moment
Yeah.
Cersei was like, this is a good one. He used the water bottle. Like
Yeah.
that was it.
And,
I was
and
like,
like the one sip he takes a day.
there was a heart in that cold, draconic chest.
Somewhere.
I love him,
All
Your
right.
Honor.
So, thank you all for sticking with us. Let's do some real quick outroductions. And then announcements. So, I'm Ultramirage. I am the disaster master of this game. I am a artist, and a professional game master. You can find me on Start Playing. Right now, if you are interested, I have a Legend of Zelda game starting, one that's on Friday and one that's on Saturday, both bi-weekly. It is called All of You, Your Gods Destroyed You. It is a post-Wind Waker game in an original setting. Hit me up. Julia.
That does sound pretty cool. Hi, my name is Julia. You can find me on Twitter and Instagram at j_Deluxe, and you can also find me on Start Playing at just Julia.
All right, Humalu.
Snaps. Hi, I'm Emma Hamlin on the internet. I use they pronouns brought to you today. Nico, they are not okay right now. Categorically. You can find me tomorrow on the transmissions. You can see me when I'm running a Dragon Age game or a Blood and Lyrian game. It's just been delightful. 2 people here in it. You will also hear me as the next episode of our podcast comes out, which is Black Teeth. And it's a folk horror game set in rural North Wales in the 70s. It's wonderful. And then on Sundays, you'll see me back here on Girls Run These Worlds running a Dragon Age game. Torn is also in that one, called All Templars Are Bastards. That tells you all you need to know about the game. Me, out.
Beautiful. Kate.
Hello, I am Kate, also Kate Orange Sky on the internet, or sometimes Kate Orange Sky 11. You can find me on Twitter. You can find me on Instagram, though I rarely post. But also you can find me on YouTube. I do video editing and podcast editing and things like that. So,
Woohoo. Jill.
Hi, I am Jill, post eye doctor. You can find me online as GhostieJK. I am in both the Black Teeth podcast and the Blood and Lyrium Dragon Age game that you can find links in my card. And yeah, that's pretty much it.
Wow.
Everything's linked.
And Torn.
Hello, I am Torin, or Torin Talks Creativity on the internet. I have been playing Makoto Shana, pronouns she, her. She's okay, shockingly. I think it's the only character I actually have that's okay right now. But I have aforementioned in quite a number of games, including a game on Friday on this channel, Erevan, which is wonderful and fantastic and magical and absolute chaos. Otherwise, I am part of a charity. Well, I'm on Twitch. This week, we're doing a charity stream event for Jack.org, which is a champion of mental health. So if you would like, I am streaming on Wednesday for that. There's a whole team of us that you can go check out my page for, and much appreciate spreading resources. So thank you all. It's been lovely.
Yay. And last but not least, as always, if you have a story to tell, Girls Run These Worlds always have their applications for storytellers open. For this week, on Wednesday at 1 p.m. Eastern, the crew of the Halo fly ever closer to the casino cruise ship heist and must plan their next moves to evade the Alliance. Join storyteller Anya in Firefly Into the Black. 8 p.m. Eastern, Roll for Luck. Join our long-running anchor show for the sapphic homebrew world of ML Garth with Girls Run These Worlds, founder Ryu as the Dungeon Mistress. Friday, we have episode 7 of our high fantasy, high-tech, high-flying Numenera adventure, Heroine, Friday at 8 p.m. Eastern, with our own Angela. Saturday, premiering on the 27th, Salvage Union, 1 p.m. Eastern. Michelle is joined by a band of scrappy mech pilots to explore the ruins of the past. And of course, on Sunday at 3 p.m. Eastern, travel across the high seas with this devastatingly handsome crew and Dragon Age game, All Templar Are Bastards with GM Humaloo! And with that, I bid you adieu. See you guys next time. Bye!